Back in Week 12, the Patriots dominated their first matchup against the Bills. Can Buffalo avoid the sweep? Find out next on Madden Football.
There's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the New England Patriots. And we are underway in Buffalo. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the red rifle. From TCU, it's Andy Dalton.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Dalton bootlegs out. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On the return, Jackson. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there for New England. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Play action. It's Fields. And he's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 6. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Anthony Schwartz there to make the grab. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
On 2nd and 9, Dalton. Open man is Uzama. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. So Dalton now. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Here's Jackson to return. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Off play action, Fields. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Fields throw here into the hands of Harry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. One play action, Fields. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. He'll find Harry on the right side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Buying time to his left. Looking for the end zone. Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Buffalo. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Anthony Schwartz with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Patriots have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Bills as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed, aren't you?
I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not
that
mistaken,
does,
correct?
that does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
The reception good for 7. It's third down. Now Dalton. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fields. Got an open man. It's Schwartz. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Bills are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Dalton, 1st and 10. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Passing, it's Dalton. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. A first down throw coming for Dalton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there. The Bills on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. From midfield here, Dalton. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Meanwhile, Fields' throw here taken in by Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
On 1st down, Fields. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. Again, he targets more. This one is complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. DJ. with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Play action here with Dalton. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
A gain of 6 there on first. Working with a 2nd and 4. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd down at 4. And it'll be Dalton again. They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing, Dalton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He's going to look deep for more. And got his man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. DJ Moore with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
That's what I do. 56 is Mike. 56 is Mike. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And Beasley with it over the middle. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. The final act of the first half, Dalton. And this one is incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Patriot offense heading back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have...
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. DJ Moore, 32 yards.
And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. All day, punk. 56 the Mike, boys. 56.
Another try after the first down sack. Dalton looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. Play action now, Dalton.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
This will be Dalton again. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Let's go.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the
blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it was hard for anyone to react.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Here's Dalton. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Maybe a frustration. Penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
They'll give this to Singletary running right. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
1st and 10 for Dalton.
Looking for Beasley, got him on the slant.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Dalton.
He'll go right back to Beasley.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bills claw one back. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he is really denting the pride of the guys playing defense.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there for New England. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Anthony Schwartz.
27 yards.
And the Patriots get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by one more. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big gain there for the Bills. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. It's caught by Davis. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down now, Singletary. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Dalton's throw taken in by Diggs. Touchdown, Bills! Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. A big play there for New England. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
To throw is Fields. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Anthony Schwartz There to make the grab. And the Patriots are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Extra point attempt here still to come. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Dalton, 1st and 10. Caught right side, Davis.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Dalton here from the gun.
He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Looking sideline, incomplete.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
And again, Andy Dalton to throw. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Dalton. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And incomplete on the deep ball.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And they hope to polish things off. And what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak.
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And down to the 11. A big play there for New England. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
A 1st throw here for the backup Taylor. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
And give them a 6, it's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Second. and 10.
Passing, it's Dalton. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah
in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's... football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. That is caught. It's Uzomah. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. On the left side, he finds Beasley. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So Dalton now. The left side caught by Diggs. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Davis. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And now it's second down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton.
Open man is Marquez Stevenson. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Dalton. Open man is Uzama. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 3 yards remain for second down. Throwing, Dalton. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And it'll be Dalton again. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the